Hello, folks. I'm joined by Crystal Butkus, an empathic bipolar reflexologist. Crystal, welcome to the show. Explain for our audience, what is reflexology?
Reflexology has all to do with the feet, Gary. On the soles of your feet, on the bottom of your feet, all 72,000 nerve endings of every organ in your body ends. By massaging the different points of the feet, you can make everything well, everything healthy.
Fascinating. So you can actually determine the condition of someone's internal organs, perhaps even their character, by examining their feet.
Well, I am able to do that as part of my psychic being. I'm able, my empathy comes out in an empathic sort of a way. It's specialized only to me. Not everyone can do that, Gary.
Okay, and that's why you're called an empathic bipolar reflexologist?
That's right, Gary.
You see within the person.
Yes, I do, through
more
their
than just
feet.
Internally.
Oh yes, more than internally. I can see aspects of the character. I can perhaps even read a little into the future.
Fascinating. How did you recognize your talent, Crystal?
Well, I always had a fascination with feet. As a small child, even I would play footsie with whoever's bare foot happened to be next to mine. So I was always able to sense things in the feet. But then it happened only a few years after my initial annotation of the feet that I had a traumatic accident to the foot. And after that, I was able to sense things in feet.
You're a sensitive young woman.
Yes, I am.
Well, could I ask you to give a practical demonstration of your technique?
Of course, Gary. First, if you would, rise your feet into the air so that the blood will travel down from the feet into all the different organs.
Okay. Feet are in the air.
Yes, that's right.
So the blood is flowing.
The blood is flowing. In other circumstances, I would actually have you stand on your head, but somehow I doubt you would be able to do that.
Now, do you normally have these structures, these beanbags, in your facility?
Well, I find it helps. It helps very much so that the person can lean back into a comfortable way, but at the same time, your feet are accessible. All right, Gary, now if you would please place your feet onto mine.
We're supposed to touch feet.
Yes, Gary. We create a circuit this way, whereas as your nerve endings flow into mine, and I am able to sense all that goes on.
So we're going to become sort of like human jumper cables.
Yes, Gary. Ah. All right, now I'm sensing your different organs.
What do you see?
Here's your appendix. Well, it's doing fine.
Yes,
do
good.
sense a lot of grape seeds and chewed gum there. Your aorta is about the size of a pin, Gary. It's encrusted with deposits of calcium. You should watch that, Gary. Oh, have you been mixing your caffeines and your liquors?
Caffeine and alcohol?
Yes.
Well, Kahlua and coffee I'll have now and then.
Oh, Gary, you mustn't do that. The combination of the stimulant and the depressant together. If you continue doing this, Gary, you shall end up in a twisted fetal position, gurgling in your own juices.
I'll stop. I didn't...
Your bone marrow is...
My bone marrow.
Quite healthy.
Yes.
I can see in years from now, creatures will get sustenance from your bone marrow. I can sense them gnawing and chewing, sucking upon it, deriving life from your bone marrow, Gary. That should make you very happy, does it?
I don't understand. Creatures with my bone marrow.
No, it doesn't make you happy because you're shallow, aren't you?
What are you talking about, shallow?
Yes, you have absolutely no spiritual awakening in you. You're callous and cold, aren't you? No, I sense no humanness in you, Gary. There's nothing there, is there?
How do you... You can't see this. You're just looking at my organs. There's no way you can see.
No, Gary, I
character.
see it all. You shall never sire a child, Gary.
What?
No, you don't have it within you to sire a child.
That's impossible. I'm perfectly healthy.
No, I see no future children there. I'm tired now, Gary. This has been very, very,
Well,
very tiring for me.
I'm drained personally.
Reading such coldness, such colorless, such nothingness, such. Oh, Gary, you see, you let your concentration lapse. That wouldn't have happened if it weren't for. It was all your fault, Gary.
Oh, man. Well, this was been Crystal Butkus.
Yes.
An empathic bipolar reflexologist. Oh man, thank you, Crystal, for the reading and for taking the time to be with us.
You're welcome, Gary. I hope that helps you, if anything can.
This was just for theatrical purposes for the most part, right? It was, wasn't it?